Welcome to another episode of Unearth the Unseen. Today we're diving into the world of football. But this isn't just any dive, we're about to explore 10 mind-blowing facts that will change the way you see the game. From ancient roots to modern marvels, we'll uncover hidden truths and surprising stories that span the globe. This isn't your average football talk, so put on your jerseys and get ready for a whole new perspective on the game. Fact number 1. Did you know that football is the most popular sport in the world? Now that's a statement that might not surprise you, but the sheer scale of it might. With over 3.5 billion fans across the globe, football isn't just a game, it's a global phenomenon. From the streets of Buenos Aires to the beaches of Rio, from the parks of London to the alleys of Kolkata, the love for football is universal. It transcends borders, languages and cultures, uniting people in a shared passion. Imagine the sheer energy of 3.5 billion hearts beating in unison, cheering for their favorite teams, living and breathing every moment of the game. That's the magic of football. Moving on to fact number 2. Believe it or not, football has been kicking around for thousands of years. Yes, you heard that right. While the game as we know it today has certainly evolved, its roots can be traced back to ancient civilizations. Picture this, ancient Chinese, Greeks and Romans all playing their own versions of football. In China, a game called Cuju, which translates to kickball, was popular as early as the 2nd and 3rd centuries BC. In ancient Greece, a similar game known as episkairos was played, and in Rome the game harpastum was their version of football. Though these early forms of the game varied in shapes and sizes, they laid the groundwork for the sport we all adore today. So, from a humble beginning in ancient times, football has grown and evolved into a sport that captivates billions. It's a testament to the timeless appeal of the beautiful game that it has traversed through centuries, adapted, evolved, and yet, at its core, remained the same. The joy of scoring a goal, the thrill of a well-placed pass, the agony of a missed opportunity. These emotions have been shared by players and enthusiasts alike, dating all the way back to ancient civilizations where early forms of the game were played in different shapes and sizes. Fact number 3, football is a game of strategy, but did you know that the iconic black and white ball we all associate with the sport was designed to stand out on black and white television screens? It's true. The design, known as the Telstar, was introduced in the FIFA World Cup in 1966. This 32-panel geometric pattern, with its alternating black and white pentagons, was not just for aesthetic appeal. It was crucial to ensure the ball was easily visible on television screens that were, at the time, predominantly black and white. This innovation allowed millions of fans around the world to follow the game more closely, fueling the global passion for football. Now, let's bounce our way to fact number 4. When watching a football match, it's easy to think that the game revolves around constant contact with the ball. However, you might be surprised to learn that the average player only touches the ball for about 3 minutes during a 90-minute game. That's right, just 3 minutes. There's a lot more to football than meets the eye. It's not just about dribbling or shooting goals. Every player on the field is part of a carefully orchestrated plan. They are constantly moving, creating space, marking opponents, and setting up strategic plays. Every run, every decoy, every pass, and every tackle plays a vital role in the game. The ball might be at the center of the action, but it's the collective effort of the team that truly drives the game. So the next time you watch a match, pay attention to the players off the ball. Their movement, their positioning, and their anticipation can be just as crucial as that final strike that sends the ball into the back of the net. Talk about teamwork. Scene script. Fact number 5. Football is not only a game of skill, but also a game of numbers. Now, we're not talking about the score line or player statistics, but rather the sheer magnitude of the venues where these games take place. For instance, let's take a look at the Rungrado 1st of May Stadium in North Korea. This colossal structure is the largest football stadium in the world, with the capacity to hold an astounding 150,000 spectators. Just imagine the electrifying atmosphere with the roar of that many fans. It's a testament to the immense popularity of the sport and the passion that people have for it. Moving on to fact number 6, we delve into the curious case of terminology. You may have often wondered why the sport is called football almost everywhere around the globe, but in the United States it's known as soccer. The answer is quite surprising, as the term soccer isn't an American invention. In fact, it's British. The word soccer is a colloquial abbreviation of the term association football, which was the original name of the sport when it was formalized in the mid-19th century in England. The word soccer comes from the soc in association. Over time, the term football became more prevalent in the UK, while soccer stuck around in the US to differentiate the sport from American football. So there you have it, a game of colossal numbers and surprising nomenclature. The world of football is indeed full of fascinating stories and facts that continue to captivate us, whether we're dedicated fans or casual spectators. We hope these tidbits of information have given you a fresh perspective on this beloved sport. Well, the term soccer actually originated in England as an abbreviation for association football. Scene script. Fact number 7. Have you ever heard of ridge imperiosis? Chances are you haven't. This amusing tale takes us back to 2009 when an ardent football fan decided to take his love for the game to a whole new level. He invented a fictional football disease complete with symptoms and treatments. Yes, you heard it right. He named it ridge imperiosis after his favorite players. The symptoms included an uncontrollable urge to kick anything round, and the treatment, well, the only known cure was to play or watch a game of football. Now that's what we call a real football fanatic. Moving on to fact number 8, and this one is straight out of a mystery novel. The FIFA World Cup, the most prestigious trophy in football, was actually stolen in 1966. The trophy, originally known as the Jules Rimet Trophy, was taken from a public exhibition at Westminster Central Hall just months before the World Cup event in England. The country was in an uproar, and an extensive search was launched to retrieve the stolen symbol of football glory. But here's the twist in the tale. The priceless trophy wasn't recovered by a crack team of detectives or a secret agent. No, it was found by a humble dog named Pickles. During a walk with his owner, Pickles sniffed out the trophy wrapped in a newspaper hidden in a garden hedge. Imagine the surprise of Pickles' owner when he realized what his furry friend had discovered. The Jules Rimet Trophy was safely returned, and the World Cup proceeded without a hitch. As for Pickles, he became a national hero overnight, and even had a film made about his incredible find. So there you have it, from a fictional football disease to a stolen World Cup trophy recovered by a dog. The world of football is indeed full of surprises. Fortunately, it was recovered a week later by a clever dog named Pickles. Fact number 9. Football is not just a sport, it's a language. Yes, you heard that right. FIFA, the international governing body for football, recognizes over 211 national football associations. This makes football the most widely played sport across the globe. It's not just about kicking a ball. It's about uniting people, cultures, and nations under one banner. Now that's what we call a universal language. Moving on to the final revelation of the day. Fact number 10. Brace yourself, because this one is going to knock your socks off. A professional football player during a full game can cover a distance of over 10 kilometers. Can you imagine that? Running 10 kilometers while simultaneously strategizing, coordinating, and competing at peak physical performance. It's like running from one end of a city to another. Talk about stamina and endurance. And there you have it, our final mind-blowing fact for the day. Thanks for joining us on this incredible football journey. We've journeyed through time, crossed boundaries, discovered the unexpected, and celebrated the beautiful game in all its glory. From tracing the roots of football to debunking myths and unearthing intriguing facts, we've uncovered a new perspective on a sport that unifies billions across the globe. If you're as fascinated as we are and crave more such insights, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep celebrating the beautiful game.